any way I can. Hello.
It works great when you talk right into it, Tom.
All right. Yes. So first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming to my daughter's wedding in Cliff, the son-in-law, and he's come from over the pond, across the country, Washington D.C. and everything, and so, I mean, to make this kind of trip means a lot to all of us. Thank you very much. So, in talking and explaining about this, how do we get here today? I'd have to explain it like this. The year was 1972, and yeah, 2 years back. And all us baby boomers were all in our 20s, and we just started booming away, and kids started coming right and left, and we had all these new fads. There was the long hair, there were the Beatles, and there was Bob Dylan, and all these things, and everybody was wondering what these kids going to be doing today, and what kind of new ideas. And one of them was natural childhood. And so Pat and I actually got into that whole trend, and we decided to do it. There was the Lamaze method, there was the Bradley method. We decided to go with the Bradley method. It was real briefly, that procedure, which I don't think anybody's doing too much today, was Dr. Bradley would watch animals being born in Colorado, and he came up with this saying, why can't humans do it? So the whole process was, we go through this with a lot of education for the father and the mother, and you just have to push hard, and I won't go into the whole thing on it, but it was no medicine. And it seemed like it would be a good idea, no medicine when kids be born. So anyhow, when the time finally came, that water broke, also went to the hospital, and one thing also very popular at the time, a lot of us baby boomers did, was we played cards. And Honeymoon Bridge was one that a lot of parents played. And so we went into the room and we saw some other people, another person who was in our Bradley class, and they were in the other room, and we started, got out the deck of cards and started waiting. We got further along. And then all of a sudden that woman started hollering like bloody murder, and I thought, oh my God, we got into it, you know. But we went through it, and it was our turn, and then I went into the room, and we grabbed the Polaroid camera, and I still have a couple pictures, and we went in and we did the whole thing, and out popped this beautiful red-headed little girl. And I go, oh my God, it's beautiful. Anyhow, so that night I went home, Pat stayed there at the hospital, and I happened to watch a Gilligan's Island. And sure enough, you know, many of you may know about Gilligan's Island. There was this beautiful red-headed actress named Tina Louise. So we hadn't picked a name yet, but we didn't know if it would be a boy or a girl, but it was a girl. This had to be it. So I went, and when I got to, I said, Pat, I got a perfect name. And she goes, Tina Louise Meeks? That kind of, like, that didn't sound, you know, too good or whatever. And I go, don't worry about it. 20 years she'll be married. It's probably Tina Louise, Tina Louise, Robert, that's his name. But anyhow, we'll figure this out. So, all right. Anyhow, so we go forward about, I want to tell this story real quick here. About 6, 7 years, we moved to Pakistan, West Episcopal. And one day I came home from a couple of restaurants. I like to come home and go shopping. So I bring Tina. I came home and she said, where are you going, Dad? And she was about 6 years old. And I said, I'm going jogging. She goes, well, can I go with you? Well, wow, okay, let's do it. So we went up, and about every acre, like a new house, and I worried about her keeping up, so I'll go ahead and you just come and follow me. And she says, okay. So I go up about 2 hours and turn and look back, and she was just like this. I'm going real slow, but she just jogging on. Went up 2 more houses, turned around and looked. And I said, I hope she's all right. I couldn't see her. And here's this jogging out this. I go, oh my God. She's going to be one of these women who's going to be so determined, no matter what. No one's going to stop her. She's going to give her a go. And sure enough, she turned out that way. She got into Candy Stryper, going to the hospital and working there, and ultimately wanted to be a nurse. And she became a nurse, and was very, very proud of her and all her accomplishments. Then one day, about 2 years ago, I get a phone call. Hi, Dad. Tina. Hi, Tina. What's going on? Well, I got something to tell you. And I go, oh, what's that? I got somebody I'd like you to meet. Somebody I've met. I'd like to bring them up. Okay. What is it you want to tell me? She goes, well, he's an attorney. I go, oh, geez. You know, oh, well, I won't went through the arguments here. So anyhow, we met Cliff, and we had the good fortune to actually go to Europe to a wedding for my niece over there. And in a little town in Avignon, I found out the true story about Cliff. And it was one morning, it was 2 days before the wedding, and we went down to the kitchen, and we had this big room in the fireplace in the back, living room off to the left. And so Tina and I have, I know you can't imagine this, but we have a difference of opinion about what we're going to do. No, Tina, we're not going to do that. Oh, yes, we are. Tina, no. And so Cliff gets up and goes over and off into the living room. Sits down in the chair by the fireplace. And it's very over. And we're trying to handle this out. And then Cliff turns to Mary and says, I'd rather solve my problems. Yeah. So anyhow, one of the things I mentioned earlier is that back when he was being born, this art called Under This Bridge. So now that you approach, first of all, thank you, Cliff. You arrived on the scene. It's now Tina Louise Melnick. Hooray. And now when you go on your honeymoon and you go to trip, I have a little present for you. It's a deck of cards. So if you get bored, you don't know what to do, honeymoon bridge. Thank you very much, Cliff, for coming into our life. And my daughter, I love you so. Thank you very much.